What have you seen out of Matt Elam getting prepared for this week?
Well, now, he's the man now. He's got to get in there, line up, and get ready to go. He's taking it. He ended up coming in and doing some good things in the game the other night. Got him 28, 30 snaps, so it was pretty good.
How many snaps does he usually get in a game?
Well, it all depends on personnel groupings or what we're running in the game. But against a physical run team, we'll probably get anywhere from 30 to 35.
How is Matt taking the injury? Because he and Melvin are pretty tight. They mentioned that in the preseason. It was almost like a big brother, little brother thing.
Oh, it really was. He did a good job. Melvin did a good job, just like Mike Douglas did with Melvin, of developing him, helping him, taking him under his wing, and trying to just teach him little things. And he really looked up to him, and it hurt the whole unit, because Melvin was a leader out there and did a lot of things for our football team.
What's the biggest key for Matt? What does he have to improve on most now that he's got to be getting more snaps and those kind of things?
Well, I think it'll make him grow up a little faster. Sometimes when you have another person in front of you, you kind of coast a little bit, but now he's the man, so he has to perform because everybody's on his back. And like I tell him all the time, the nose guard spot on our football team, on any football team that's a 3-4 team, is the biggest key to the defensive front. That's why all the NFL guys, they pay him a lot of money.
Do you sense that he feels that sense of urgency, that he knows he's really got to step up?
Oh, he does, and the thing about it is he knows that he's got to work at it every single day, and it's not easy, and the more reps that he gets, the better he's going to become.
Do you think Melvin's worked his way into being a pro, even after he comes back from the injury, an NFL guy?
I think so. He did where he's taken his game from the first day he got here till now. And it's like I tell those guys all the time, you're so close to the ball, things are going to happen fast. And he's really developed and put himself in a good position.
What are you seeing from Adrian, and how hard is it to make the transition from one spot to the other on that line?
He's really like my utility guy. He's a guy that I can move around the different. He can play all the way across the front. He's just,
Is that unusual? Is that?
No, you have certain guys on teams that have the ability to do things because, one, he learns fast and he has a knack for doing different things, and really, I can put him in 5 technique, nose guard. He's like my utility guy I like to have out there,
How about Tymer DeVos? Just where is he at in this kind of progression?
That kid is he's big. He's very, very, very athletic. He's an NFL body guy. When you talk about changing direction and run, and he's got what I call he's cock-strong, grown man strength. You know what I mean? But he's learning the game, and it's going to take time. All those guys take time. Just like Corey Johnson, man. We put him in a little bit last year, and we kind of developed him, and then now he understands how to do things. That's why he's playing and doing some different things. The same thing with Tymer. It takes time, and but he's got good strength and he's learning the game.
Has Corey's mobility gotten a little better? I know he was hampered by that ankle in the last game. Is he doing better in practice now?
Well, I didn't know how much Corey would play in the game last week, but he got in there and gave me some good snaps, and I was proud of that. So I saw him fight through some things, and he's been running around. He's been out there, so we'll see and give it a go.
Mark said it was emotional for him seeing Melvin get hurt like that, knowing Melvin's story and everything that's gone into him. Was it the same for you?
Oh,
being
yeah.
his position coach.
Anytime you get an injury like that and you sustain an injury, it's very hard, very emotional. Just like you say, you work all off season, all your life you work for one thing. No matter what all other guys say, you work for one thing. You make it to the NFL, and that's your dream and aspiration. Every day you wake up, you want to be a star. And when you put that much work in to get better and do things, and your game is there, that's what happens. But I told him like this. I said, you know what, Mel? I said, I was in the same spot you were 15 years ago, and I said, things happen in your life that you can't control, but you've done enough in your life to help you and put you in good position. I said the biggest thing is you have your degree, and that's all you should worry about. You got your degree, you have your life. You know what I mean? So he'll climb back from it in 8 weeks. He'll be back in there and he'll give it a go. And, you know, that's what a competitor does. You know, he's not going to lay by the wayside. He's going to get out there and go to work.
How hard was that for you when you were a senior in your career to have an injury like that kept you out for so long?
It was actually kind of worse for me because it was my junior year. And so, and I tore my whole knee apart. You know, I tore my patella tendon, tore my MCL, tore everything. Oh, I couldn't walk. I couldn't begin to walk off that field. But the thing of it is, you know, I think it brings you to reality. Because, you know, you see the next jersey going on the field. And that's a part of this game. But, you know, and the game really opens the door to a lot of things in your life. And it gives you a edge because you get your degree. You know what I mean? I mean, you get your degree, so you got a chance in life. That's why I'm standing here now.
You get a sense that guys want to play for Melvin to finish out this year and sort of honor him with their play?
I really think so. You know, in that game, you know, we came back, we were doing some different things, and, you know, I thought the guys rallied around everything. You know, it was emotional when he first got hurt, and then they come to the sideline and say he's going to be out for the season and this, and then guys start thinking about it. But, you know, I said, hey, guys, we got to rally. We got to go play ball, and we can't worry about that, you know, because we got to go